Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week I am kicking off getting ready for Valentine's Day. This look is more of a softer, feminine, pretty look, when next week I'm going to go full on pinks and reds and glam. Whichever is your fancy, go for it. I also, during this video, I tried out some new products that I found at Target recently, especially this mascara, which is amazing. Look at my lashes. Anyway, if you want to see this look, please keep on watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the love, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Hey everybody, what's done is done, and I will list it down below. Onto the bags under my eyes, I'm going in with Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is my typical concealer. It's relatively cheap and it actually works really well. I typically get it from Target at this point. I'm going in with a new product, which this is part of L'Oreal's Infallible line. It's called the Pro Sweep and Lock Setting Powder. I wanted to try some new setting powders, and I love the Infallible line, so I went along with it. Now that I am actually doing this voiceover, I've used it a bunch of times, and I really do love it. It keeps me matte throughout the day and keeps my makeup in place. I put it all over my T-zone to kind of get rid of the oily spots as well. For contour, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette Contour. Not sure why it's called that, but I like this because it's a more of a bronzy tone and it allows me to kind of sculpt and bronze at the same time. This is my normal routine if you've seen the videos a couple of times. I cut my cheeks and then I also brush it along my hairline to give my whole face a little bit more color, especially during this winter. I'm pretty pale. Showing off. Now I'm going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I believe it's in Parte. I got this with my points from Sephora, I believe. That's why it's the tiny one. It just adds a little bit of a flush of color, which is nice. It works well for pale skin. Another new product by L'Oreal. It's the True Match line though, and it's the Lumi Shimmerista. There's two colors, I believe. It's supposed to be universal. This is for lighter skin tones, I believe, and then there's one for darker skin tones that's more of a golden base. A little goes a whole long way with this, and they give you a decent amount of product. I like the way it's kind of iridescent in a way, so you can build it up and make it really blinding, or you can make it just slightly glowing from within. Onto the eyes. I'm starting off with the Too Faced Romantic Eye Palette, which is just perfect if you're going for a romantic eye look. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of setting my base, and I'm going in with Bouquet Toss, just like a skin tone color, and I'm going all over the lid up to my brow bone. I'm highlighting this step just because I feel like a lot of people skip it, and it really helps with blending out your shadows, so put a base down first. Then I'm going in with Kiss the Bride on the lid. It's a shimmery, no, this is a pinky color. That I'm using to brighten the lid. I also went over the Kiss the Bride with Soulmates. It's a shimmery type color that's a little bit lighter just to emphasize the little bit more. On the outer third, I'm going in with First Dance. It's like a darker purple color. With darker colors, I like to try and use a dense brush just because there is typically fallout. And when I think of romantic, I really think of making your eyes look big and doe-like. And typically, if you do like a darker color on the outer third and keep the rest of your eye bright and light, it helps give that illusion that your eyes are a little bit bigger than they are. Now going in with a fluffier brush to blend it out and add a little bit more color, and you will see I will lightly define the crease with this color as well. This is particularly for my eye shape. It just makes them look a little bit more round. I'm not taking any additional color, I'm just lightly sweeping it inward. And I'm not going all the way in either. On the lower lash line, I'm going in with Cut the Cake. It's more of like a lavender color. I wanted to do a softer romantic look, so that's why I chose to put the lavender color on the lash line. It still defines the eye and opens it, but isn't so intense or harsh. I'm going back in with that Lumi Shimmerista, and I'm going to add that on the inner corners so that I can pop a little sparkle in and open up my eyes even more. I did wet my brush just to intensify it a little bit, and you can see how much it opens up my eyes. On to eyelashes. This is a new mascara that I'm trying out. L'Oreal seems to be really popular today, but it is the Voluminous Superstar Xfiber mascara. Now, I'm normally not a fan of the mascaras that have the primers, because it does the like lash extension fiber type stuff, and typically it's a white primer, but this time they actually went in with a black primer, which I think really helped out my feelings towards these kinds of mascaras. The ability of the two of them together is ridiculous. It's like wearing falsies, and I really like that they actually did a black primer this time. That's just with the primer. Look at it. Round two. Luckily, I have some pretty long eyelashes myself, but this really just stepped it up. I'm not a big fan of false lashes anyway, so if I can do it with mascara, even better. Check out the difference. Yeah. Oh, both are done. Great. On to lips, another one, L'Oreal for the win. This is the new L'Oreal Color Shine, and I went in with varnished rosewood. These are great little glosses that have a pack of punch in the colors, so I would recommend them. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will check you guys out next time. Bye.